Hello students, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. My today's lecture is for BSM2 Biological Science Method and the topic for today is project method. What is project method? Project method is that method by which all subjects can be taught. This method is comparatively more useful for the teaching of practical and experimental subjects as biological sciences. The father of this method is Sir William Kilpatrick, the pupil of famous educationist Davy. He was influenced by the pragmatism of Davy and unified all parts of education to make a meaningful effort towards making teaching useful for life and interesting. According to Kilpatrick, a project is a wholehearted, purposeful activity proceeding in a social environment. Stevenson also expressed the same sentiments in the following words: a project is a problematic act carried to completion in its natural setting. Thus, a project is a voluntary task by which positive results can be obtained from creative thinking or effort. Learning by doing is the essence of this method. The project method is based on the following learning principles. Law of exercise. The basis of this method is self-exercise, in which students learn by exercise. Second is law of readiness. The students are readied for learning by producing interest in them, by creating a purposeful atmosphere, and through lively circumstances. And the third one, law of effect. The permanence of learning depends on failure or success. Under this method, students evaluate the success of his own. Thus, the knowledge is cemented in his mind permanently. Now, the steps of project method. In order to run the project method in a proper manner, it can be divided into the following steps. What are these steps? The first one is providing a situation. Keeping in view the age, desires, interests, and abilities of the students, the teacher should present before them a situation in which they become interested and they guide their attention towards its problem. The situation should be such in which the students face a problem. The students can face a problem while performing useful activities, studying in a school, debate, or other co-curricular activities, touring, etc., for the resolution of which the students might feel interested to undertake a suitable project. The second one is selection and objective of project. Suitable selection of a project is essential for its success. The teacher should indirectly guide the students in the selection of a suitable project. The project should be selected in view of the students' needs. Only then it would prove to be useful. After this, the related objective should be made clear to the student so that he is able to transfer his faculties in a desirable manner. A discussion may be held in the class as to which project should be taken up. In the discussion, a suitable project is selected under the guidance of the teacher. The objective for which the project has been taken up is made clear to the students. Then, the third is planning, which is very important. The success or failure of the project depends on this step. The teacher should take the help of discussion to make the project well. The responsibilities should be distributed to the students accordingly. A discussion is held in the class at a later time for planning. The plan is made keeping in view the possible difficulties, different tasks to be performed, and available means. The plan should be such in which all students are able to participate. Then execution. Each student should be given responsibility according to his interest and capability so that he is able to contribute in the completion of the project. In that situation, all students execute their responsibility according to their ability and capability. While completing the project, they feel the need to acquire new knowledge besides the teacher helps them suitably. The teacher should pay attention to each question of the project indirectly and should guide if needed. Then the next step is evaluation. It's important part. The discussion is held from time to time for evaluation of the subject of the project. The students are also motivated to criticize the job done by them. The direction in which the project is being guided can be changed about its utility or futility after suitable discussions of its functioning. After the project has been completed, it is seen how far it has been successful. If there has been an error or shortcoming in the project, efforts should be made to look for it. The students should criticize themselves and evaluate their own achievements and failure. Then the next step is recording. The students maintain the record from the selection of project to its completion inclusive of all activities undertaken. They write in the register about their tasks. Record for the whole project is maintained. Thank you.